So once again, we are joined by Kyle Rock, one of the architects of the Mimic meta and one of the founders of everyone playing Mimic. We'll start off with the big question of, have you added foundations to your Mimic deck?
Never have, never will.
So, big question, how did you feel seeing Mimic dominating Oceania and then also being the two characters in the final?
It felt good. It felt good to know that my characters finally get represented again, but then I see the deck list and I'm like, that's way too much grey. Way too many grey cards.
Fair enough. And what did you feel about just the few actions being like, say, Rampage, no, I'm here, or response cancels?
Well, they're all letting me down. Absolutely, just letting me down. And on the bright side, I didn't lose any games yesterday, which is good, but a lot of draws. Way too many draws.
So how has the deck improved since AOT2?
It's mainly just soup. I tampered around with a few things. I put in a Swarm by Titans because it's one high block with Breaker. I put in the Colossal Detonation, which is... I pulled it off once. Extremely hard to do, but it is doable.
It's easier with foundations.
So much easier, but then you lose the foundations when you use it, but I don't, so it's always that. But it's mainly just soup. I think soup just pushes the deck from, as everyone's seen, from A tier to S tier. Well, from S to S plus.
That makes a lot of sense. So what was your most interesting matchup yesterday?
Well, any match that wasn't against Bertolt was probably an interesting one because there's so many of them.
Were you surprised that there was only 2 Mimics in the entirety of Nationals yesterday?
I was expecting a lot more because of how well it did in America and how well it did in Oceania, but the fact that there was only me and one other person, yourself, it was refreshing, but then, as I said, Bertolt everywhere, Godzilla everywhere.
And mine wasn't a true Mimic because it had grey.
You let me down. You let me down, man.
So, are you excited for the future, what's going on? We've seen some great asset-looking cards in Heroes of Exandria.
A little bit, but I think I lose too much to keep the deck running, but I might have to put Mimic on a back burner for the time being. I have to experiment with other things. Potentially, no foundations, other characters.
We've got backups with Henge, we've got backups with Beast Titan, do some fun. But here we go, let's see if 2025 is the year we can get you to play a foundation.
I don't want to, but I feel like I might have to. Well, it's been a good run though, it's been a good year.
Yeah, exactly. Best of luck in the next one.
Thank you. And you?